They built cars for generations and promised precision, reliability, a seal of trust on every hood. Then, in 2015, that trust cracked. Volkswagen admitted to cheating emissions tests, a scandal that shook an industry and left a venerable brand looking smaller than its logo. This is the story of how Volkswagen began to rebuild, not with slogans alone, but by reshaping culture and doubling down on engineering. The immediate fallout was legal and financial: recalls, fines, leadership changes. But the deeper wound was reputational. Customers felt betrayed, regulators tightened scrutiny, and employees asked hard questions about ethics. Volkswagen's response had to be structural. The company launched a three-part program: accountability, transparency, and transformation. Accountability meant new leadership and a public commitment to do better. Supervisory boards were reconfigured, compliance departments strengthened, and executives were held to visible standards. Transparency followed through regular reporting, independent audits, and a willingness to admit mistakes rather than bury them. Transformation was the longest road, reorienting an engineering culture that had valued results at any cost toward one that prized responsibility as much as innovation. On the factory floor and in the labs, engineering got a reboot. Investment poured into cleaner technologies, electrification, battery research, and genuine emissions control rather than circumvention. Volkswagen bet big on electric vehicles, launching new platforms and models that prioritized measurable environmental performance. Simultaneously, training programs emphasized ethics, whistleblower protections, and cross-team checks to prevent single-point failures. Rebuilding trust takes time, and the results are incremental. Sales recovered, but more importantly, customer expectations shifted back toward confidence rather than cynicism. Regulatory relationships improved as the company demonstrated compliance and cooperation. The Volkswagen recovery is a reminder that corporate redemption rests on more than product recalls or ad campaigns. It demands cultural change and engineering integrity, welded together by accountability. In the end, a brand's promise is only as strong as the systems and people who keep it.